Now, I didn't
Okay,
finish what I was
I'm going to give
saying.
you 20
I
seconds. I'm
didn't
going to give you
finish
20
what I
seconds.
was
I'm,
saying.
go-
I
I'm
didn't
going to give you
finish
20
what I was
seconds.
saying. I didn't
If I
finish
don't
what
get
I
a
was
word,
saying. I didn't
if I don't
finish
get a
what I
word
was
into
saying. I didn't finish what I was saying.
He left.
Now, this is what we deal with when we're dealing with these atheists, okay? Religion is BS is here. Well, welcome to our room, religion. Could you please explain to us why religion is BS?
I'd be more than happy to do that, Darth, but I would be happy to do that in an area where it is just myself and you.
Well, you don't want anyone else to listen?
It's not that I don't want anyone else to listen. I just kind of feel like, mods can be on either side.
No, but listen to me. I've dealt with you before, and according to my recollection, you're very, very civil. So nobody, including myself, is going to interfere with you. Okay. Anytime you respond, you can tell us you want a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of uninterrupted response time. Okay. So here you have a full. How much do you want? 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Tell us you'll be uninterrupted why religion is BS.
This is not a cop-out, although perhaps it won't be believed. Perhaps it will. I don't know. I don't particularly care either. Now, I know that I'm coming across as very egotistical right now, but there is a reason for that. I don't actually have
I
a
don't.
massive amount of time right now, so
I
that
don't.
particular
I don't think you're
conversation,
being. I don't think you're being egotistical at
it
all.
could be, it could be
I
perceived
just want
as
to
it could
know.
be
I
perceived as
just
that
want
way.
to know if you want to tell us why religion is BS, and then have nobody, including
Yeah,
myself. I'm willing to grant that if that's what you want.
that would be what
I
I
just,
would want. However, Darth, I'm going to explain this. I don't have a massive amount of time right now. So if this particular conversation could take place at a different time, I would be more than happy to have that
isn't it
talk.
amazing how so many of my interlocutors have to go? Isn't it amazing? It's so amazing.
Darth, to be
Kick 'em
totally
one.
honest with you, because of how the last conversation that we had went on Thursday, in the interest of being completely open and totally honest, I thought that the moment that you noticed that I was in here, I would be kicked. So I
Not
honestly
at
didn't
all.
think that this particular conversation.
No,
That's what
what
I'm saying,
happened
Gareth. This
was
is what I'm saying.
you
I didn't think
invited
that this conversation would get to
you
this point.
you invited me to your server.
I
I
did.
show up. I believe you did,
Yeah. I
right?
did. I did.
Yeah,
I
you
agreed
invited
with
me
you.
to your server, and I show
Yep.
up, and the moment I
Correct.
get there, one of your administrators or mods starts overtly trolling me. And what did you do when I lost my temper and told him to shut the f up and to stop
Yeah.
trolling me when I entered in the room when I wasn't misbehaving? What do you
hmm
do? You come down on me rather than this super troll.
Okay. So what happened there was I did server mute you. Yes, that was 100% true. But the reason that I did that is because I wanted to explain that we had asked you, because of your username that is quite a mouthful to, address you by, considering that we're going to have a talk then. So I had asked you, and you can clarify this. I had asked you what we can address you by, and you said Darth or Duncan, I believe, were the two options that you gave,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at that point, yes, one of my mods did call you by a different name. I was not expecting that to happen. That is the only reason why I did not say something immediately. As you have admitted to, which I have to kind of give credit where it is due. Yes, you did lose your temper. The reason why I server muted you was to explain that you have given us two names to address you by. Those were the ones that you were comfortable with, and him bringing up a third possible name to address you by was
Yeah.
out of line. Had you
It wasn't
abstained
out
at
of
the start,
line. It
at the
wasn't out of
server,
line. It was
had you
deliberate. It wasn't simply
that,
out of line. It was a
that,
deliberate attempt to be antagonistic. Okay, you invite
I
me in
don't
my
disagree with
server,
you.
and right
I
away,
don't
and so
that
rather than server mute your mod and reprimand him, okay, you come down on me.
I didn't come down on you, Darth. I muted you because you
All right,
were
fine. That's water under a bridge. You
because
okay?
you were
Good. You have
using
six.
profanity.
Good, boy. You have a lot more time than you said you did.
I do. I have maybe 5 minutes.
So
Maybe
good.
5
You have
minutes.
60 seconds. Tell us why religion is BS.
Because the religious claims have not met their burden of proof.
Neither has atheism.
Atheism doesn't hold a burden of proof.
No, you're wrong. Atheism is either the direct or indirect denial of God. You cannot be neutral
Okay, so
as to what is. Please don't overtalk me. Okay. Now, when you say that our position hasn't met the burden of proof and atheism doesn't have a burden of proof, oh yes, it does, because it is an indirect denial of the existence of God. All I have to do is ask you a singular question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you and will you assert the necessity of referencing God as the necessary precondition of all facts?
Okay, I don't even know what that question
Will you
means.
assert that God will you assert that God will you assert right now that God is the necessary precondition and prerequisite of all facts?
If I answer that question, can I then explain and potentially ask you a question after that?
Sure. I'm waiting for an answer.
Well, obviously, I'm going to say no to that question because I don't believe that a God exists. So that's my answer.
So you deny that God exists.
Hang on. You literally said not 30 seconds ago that after I answer the question, which I have just done, I can then explain myself. So can I do that or can I not do that? Is that a yes or a no? Can I do that?
Hello?
Okay.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, yours is. Is mine? More than open to a God being proven to me.
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you if you know. Okay. Okay.
Darth, you said that I could explain myself, and I was in the middle of.
I just got back in. Okay. I was not here. My internet connection went down.
So I do not know that a God does not exist. However, I do not believe that a God exists. So I live my life as if there are no gods. However, I am more than willing to being proven wrong on my stance.
Yeah.
Now,
do you believe that it is true? Do you believe that it is true that God is false?
That God is false?
Yeah. Do you believe that it is true?
I wouldn't use that word. I wouldn't use that word. It's the wrong word to use.
You believe you have a positive attitude toward a proposition. Okay. A belief is a positive attitude toward a proposition. Okay. You believe that God does not exist. Okay.
No, I don't believe that a God exists. They're two different things.
Okay, no, you're not understanding. Okay, yeah, this is the
no, you're not understanding.
Listen,
there is a difference in
religion. Listen, no, you're not understanding. You're not understanding. This is this is atheist mental gymnastics. Listen very carefully.
It's not mental gymnastics.
Okay, do you know? Okay, listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Now, do you know what do you understand that for every positive proposition or assertion, it is simultaneously a denial? Okay. You understand that if I assert A, then I am denying not A. Are we clear?
Potentially.
Well, it's like if you're a man and you're not a woman.
No, listen. Do you understand that in order for any proposition to be intelligible, it cannot equal or coexist with its denial? You understand?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
All right. So for any proposition that is positively stated, it is also a negation. It is a negation of its denial. You understand?
Okay, but I'm not making a positive statement.
You're not listening. Listen to me carefully. I'm trying to get to a point. I'm trying to show you the issue of what is called a universal negation, right? Now, if one asserts that God exists, one believes or asserts, okay, that God exists, that is a universal negation of a world where there is no God. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So affirming God exists is a universal negative of a not God world. The atheist position is a universal negative. It is believing that there's no God. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. So both positions are universal negatives. Are we clear?
Not necessarily, because we could live in the world.
Sir. No, you're not understanding.
Let me respond to what you're saying.
You're not understanding.
I am understanding.
There's only two. Listen to me. I'm trying to explain to you something. Okay.
I already understand it. If you would let me respond, then you will see that.
No, you're not. You're being argumentative right now. Now listen to me carefully. You don't even know. You don't even know. Okay, then tell me right now what my conclusion is.
Well, I don't know what your conclusion is.
Good. Then shut up and listen. Then shut up and listen.
However,
you see, you're being obnoxious right now. You're being obnoxious.
No, Darth, I'm not being obnoxious. Let me explain to you. Let me explain.
I want to finish.
Okay? Well, I want to have a conversation, but that's not happening.
We'll have a conversation, but you're
no, we're not having a conversation.
We're not being argumentative.
You are bulldozing.
I'm not bulldozing. What you're doing right now is what every atheist. This is what's called Plan B atheism. You go into.
This is why I wanted some mods in the room.
Listen to me. Okay, listen to me. Yeah, I wish we had you moderated, and then you would shut your trap for a minute. Now, I didn't finish what I was saying. 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 I didn't finish what I was saying.
He left.
Now, this is what we deal with when we're dealing with these atheists, okay?